All right, now I'm finna switch gears. Got a couple articles I can bring out. So I can bear with me. This is on Fox News today, just as well as CBS and some other news stations. That's how you know it's some real news. You know, to a certain degree. That's how you can tell. But it says a missing woman was found eaten alive by massive python after locals cut her body out of the snake in Indonesia. Right, man. So I just well, that wasn't the title. Slocky. This is the title. Python swallows woman whole in Indonesia. I was just bringing that out, man, because and the times be coming in, the times are not going to be like any other times. We're coming into the worst times ever in history. And the Lord going to be having the animals eat the people, attack the people in those days. And it ain't going to be nobody that can save you and help you fight in those days, man. The only person that's going to be able to help and deliver you in those days is Yahweh Shema Shai, man. And you know when the Lord wants you dead or wants something to happen to you, it's going to happen to you. So, it says, a missing woman was found eaten alive by a massive python after locals cut her body out of the snake in Indonesia. It says Farida, whom was 45, went missing on Thursday night. Her body was discovered inside the reticulated python Friday by her husband and residents of Kalimpang village in South Sulawesi province. A local official said, according to AFP, Associated Free Press. It says the search for the missing mother of four began after she failed to return home Thursday night. She went out at nighttime in a city where they have pythons, very smart. But, like the scriptures say, man's goings are of the Lord, women's goings are of the Lord. Hold on, sorry. Proverbs chapter 20, verse. Proverbs chapter 20, verse 24. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? Right, man. So the Lord is the one that's directing your steps. Got you going. Got you on your goings, man. Basically. So this Proverbs chapter 16, verse 9. A man's heart or a man's mind. Hold on. A man's mind devises his way, but the Lord directed his steps. Right, so you'll think you got shit planned out for yourself and what you gonna do down to the T. And the Lord have it to where you do something else. So basically the Lord is really one that's guiding people out here in this world, man. So the Lord got that woman to get up and walked her down until wherever the fuck she walked at. In the bush somewhere probably. And got eaten by a python, man. This is it says, this is back at the article. It says, the search for the missing mother of four began after she failed to return home. Thursday night, village chief Sardi Rosie told AFP. It says her husband found her belongings, which made him suspicious. The villagers then searched the area. They soon spotted a python with a large belly, Sardi said. They agreed to cut open the python's stomach. As soon as they did, Faradi's head was immediately visible. The missing woman was found fully clothed inside the massive snake, which was purported to be at least 16 feet long. Her husband, identified as Nani, expressed regret that he let his wife go out on her own. Right, that was the Lord, man. If I had been with her that day, the snake would not have dared to touch her, he said, according to Viral Press. It says, I feel sorry for the suffering she went through. I am sorry for our family. Right, because the snake is going to suffocate you before it eats you, man. It's going to make sure you're dead first. So she sat there and was suffocated and then eaten whole. It says such incidents are incredibly rare but not unheard of in Indonesia. Right, and you would think people would use a whole lot more sense nowadays, especially with everything that's going on in the world. But if the Lord wants you, He's going to get you. It says last year, Residents of Southeast Sulawesi, Tenangia district killed a monster 26-foot long python, which was found strangling and eating a local farmer, according to AFP. Right, so the Lord been sending them snakes upon them people, man. All that's going to come over here to America, though. It says in 2018, a 54-year-old woman was found dead inside a 23-foot-long snake in Southeast Sulawesi, Muna town. Right, and as you can see, it's these women. That's another sign. You women need protection from who? Men, because y'all can't handle yourself, especially not in these days. Especially not in when all hell break loose. The women are going to need a righteous, holy man to protect them in that day. A man that the Lord is dealing with, not these regular niggas, because these regular niggas going to crash out or be in extreme terror or catch a disease or whatever the case may be to where they can't help you. A lot of these men not going to help you bitches nowhere. A lot of these men going to be seeking y'all life like the scriptures say. Fuck it. This is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 30. And when thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do? Talking about you women. Though thou clothest thyself with crimson, though thou deckest thee with ornaments of gold, though thou rentest thy face with painting, the face mask, that painting shit that these bitches be put on their face. The gold is their jewelry and stuff, man. In vain shalt thou make thyself fair. You know, women are vain creatures. They think more so about the outside, their appearance, than their spirit, man. It says, though thou rentest thy face with painting, in vain shalt thou make thyself fair. It's going to be vain. Thy lovers will despise thee and will seek thy life. Your own husbands, these guys that y'all in these relationships with, gonna seek to kill y'all in these coming days. And they've been doing it, but it's gonna turn up, man. All because y'all came up against the Lord, man. The Lord is seeking people that you thought loved you upon you. All right, Slacker. Alright, bear with me. This app taking all day to load. All right, it says, It says they agreed to cut open the python's stomach. As soon as they did, Farida's head was immediately visible. The missing woman was found fully clothed inside the massive snake, which was reported to be at least 16 feet long. All right, I'm gonna jump because I read that part. It says in 2018, a 54-year-old woman was found dead inside a 23-foot long snake in southeast Sulawesi's Muna town. And in the previous year, a farmer in West Sulawesi disappeared and was later found being eaten alive by a 13-foot python at a palm oil plantation. It says the reticulated python is considered the world's largest snake and is indigenous to Indonesia and Philippines, India, and Borneo. It says the longest reticulate python ever discovered was 32 feet long and weighed an incredible 350 pounds according to Reptile magazine. Its natural diet is mainly rodents, but larger snakes have been known to feed on pigs, civecs, bear cats, and even primates. It says the federal law prohibits reticulated pythons from being imported to the United States except with a permit for zoological, educational, medical, and scientific purposes. Some reptile enthusiasts may breed them as pets, but they require lots of space due to their size and should only be cared for by dedicated and prepared keepers, according to Reptile Supply. Right, so as you can see, the Lord had the snakes. That snake eat that woman, and then in the previous year happened the same time, another woman, and then the year before that, a farmer, man. So the Lord not playing with these people out here today, man. Imagine what's going to happen to America. America's supposed to get it the worst. It's Jeremiah. Hold on. Chapter 16, verse 1. It says, the word of the Lord came also unto me, saying, thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place. For it says, for thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begat them in this land, over here in America, they shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, which means cried for. The daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begat them in this land, they shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried. That's just gonna be so much death. People gonna be numb to it. The body's gonna be all over the streets. It says, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth. Dung meaning shit. Upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword. The sword is a killing instrument, and by famine. Famine represents the lack of food. This means it's going to be starvation going on in America, man. They just twice within the same week period. One farm had 1.3 million chickens on it, and it caught on fire for some odd ass reason. And then the next article they came out with was a couple million chickens caught the bird flu, and they had to put them all down. And those happened right about at the most a week from each other, man. That's them systematically bringing in a famine. Esau is through the spirit and power of the Lord, though, because the Lord is the one that got Esau doing it, bringing this kingdom, this society down, man. To help bring to pass these prophecies. But it says, verse 4, Jeremiah 16:4, they shall die of grievous death. They shall not be limited, neither shall they be buried. But they shall be as dung or shit upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. And you see that in a lot of these movies, these end of days movies, where the fowls or the birds are just picking at the people's body, eating them and shit, man. It says, verse 5, it says, for thus saith Lord Yahweh, enter not into the house of mourning, neither go to lament nor bemoan them, to cry for them. For I have taken away my peace from this people, saith Lord Yahweh, even loving kindness and mercies. Right, so you know, it's best that you don't get all emotional when these things happen. Because our people wanted to disobey the Lord, man. And since they wanted to disobey the Lord, this is how the Lord judges them. It says, but the great and the small shall die in this land, and they shall not be buried. Neither shall men lament for them, nor cut themselves, nor make themselves bald for them. Right, man? So people not going to be crying for these people that die no more, man. That's all them days are over with. All right, verse 6, it says, but the great and the small shall die in this land. They shall not be buried. Neither shall men lament or cry for them, nor cut themselves, a tattoo, nor make themselves bald for them. Neither shall men tear themselves for them in mourning, to comfort them for the dead. Neither shall men give them the cup of consolation to drink for their father or for their mother. Thou shalt not also go into the house of feasting, and to sit with them to eat and to drink. Right? Because that's that's going on. They're in the house of feasting. The scriptures say you're supposed to be in the house of mourning. Mourning about this society being as evil as it is. And the people being as evil as they are. All right, this is verse 9. Jeremiah 16 and 9. It says, for thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the God of Israel, behold, I will cause to cease out of this place your eyes and in your days the voice of mirth. That's the joy people have. And the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt shew this people all these things, all these words, and they shall say unto the whole, and they shall say unto thee, wherefore hath the Lord pronounced all this great evil against you? Or what is our iniquity, or what is our sin that we have committed against the Lord Yahweh? Then shalt thou say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me, said the Lord, and have walked after other gods, and have served them, and have worshipped them, and have forsaken me, and have not loved, and have not kept my law, and ye have done worse than your fathers. For behold, ye walk every one after the indignation of his heart, after the indignation of his evil heart. It says, verse 12, and ye have done worse than your fathers, for behold, ye walk every one after the indignation of his evil heart, that they might not hearken unto thee. Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not, neither nor your fathers. And there shall ye serve other gods day and night, where I will not shew you favor. Therefore, behold, the days come, said the Lord Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, the Lord Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, which is North America, and from all nations whither he had driven them, right? Because we're going to be delivered, the elect, right? Beamed up. It says, verse 15, but the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither ye have driven them, and I will bring them again into their own, to their land that I gave unto their fathers. Behold, I will send for many fishers, and that's what fishers do. They fish. Everybody knows that. Said the Lord, and they shall fish them. After will I send for many It says, behold, will I send for many fishers, said the Lord, and they shall fish them. And afterward will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the clefts of the rocks. For mine eyes are upon all their ways. It says, they are not hid from my face, neither is there iniquity from mine eyes. Right, so the Lord gonna judge your people, man. Behold, I will send for many. It says, and first I will recompense their iniquity And their sin double because they have defiled my land, and because Sakya. Oh yeah, that's about it. Yeah, because then the rest of it is going to something different. Right, man, so the Lord not going to spare you people in them days, man. He already not sparing people, but it's going to be much worse.